Hey y'all. Hey y'all. All right, all right. Hey everybody, come on in, come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams, the redo. Y'all know what it is. It's a little after 9 something, but we're here. We're a little late, but y'all know what it is. Come on in. Come sometimes y'all be late anyway, so there's that. So make sure you like and share, like and share. Tell somebody to tell somebody that the Caravan of Dreams is on. All right. Hey Charlene, how you doing? All right. I see y'all coming on in. All right, all right. Hey, y'all, somebody give me a thumbs up. Make sure that y'all can hear me okay. I just want to know that we good on the communication end. There you go, Clyde, because we just now doing just now. Hey, Charlene, thank you, thank you. You right on time. All right. See, I knew it was some people, somebody still woke. Somebody. All right. So we not gonna wait any longer because we already been having y'all waiting for a minute. Instead of 8 something, it's 9 something. So there you have it. Okay, so let's talk about this. First of all, um, if you have family that's in the Florida area, Tampa Bay or somewhere in that area, so the hurricane Milton, they say Milton is gearing up to be a Cat 5, which is going to have 175 to 185 miles an hour winds. So please, if you live in Florida, first of all, let's start there. If you live in Florida or you got family or somebody, tell them to get out of there. They're saying that it's supposed to be landing somewhere around maybe Wednesday or whatever. So, people tend to just want to wait it out. Now, though storm watcher, but for me it's hurricane. I mean, it's not hurricanes, it's tornadoes. And I don't say that like tornadoes are better or easier or whatever, but we talking about they're saying the water will possibly get up to 10 to 15 feet. Like 10 to 15 feet. Just, I mean, my God, think about that. So that's going to be tough to try to, I don't even know what do you do in 10 to 15 feet? Is that like jumping in the river type thing?
Yeah, it's taller than you.
My
You have to know how
goodness.
to swim.
Yeah. So unless you're probably somebody that been to the Navy and took the Navy swimming thing or whatever, because I think they have to get in deep water like that. But no, people need to get out of Florida because we talking about. I can't even imagine. Just think about how we get, when it's like the wind is like 40, 50 miles, and it's like, man, it's windy. But we talking about 175, 185 miles an hour of wind. That is that's gonna knock down a whole lot of stuff. And debris will be flying everywhere. So man, people really need to try to leave. I saw where people are, filling bags with sand because they're going to try to, sand. I don't know. What is sand going to do? I don't even know what sand can do. But, I could see if it was, a mile flood or something like that, but we're talking about 10 to 15 feet or more of water that I don't know what sand can help. So But, I know that, usually Florida's, a lot of retirement, um, areas, and there, a lot of people retire and they go to Florida. That's kind of the thing that they always say, but man, mhm. What do you think?
I don't know. I live in Texas.
What does that mean? So anyway, if you got people, yeah, tell your people to get out of Florida, okay? At least maybe come down to Texas with you or something.
Clyde say notice them hurricanes come off the west coast of Africa and always go south towards Florida. Those storms are our ancestors,
Oh my.
angrily taking the same path as the slave ships.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Mayor told them if they stay in the area that's supposed to evacuate, they're gonna die.
Yes. That and literally they were saying they had a press conference and they said, "Look, if you don't leave, you're going to die." And they said, "And if our people try to rescue you, they will die trying to rescue you." And so what they said, if you plan to stay, because we can't make you leave, then to write your name on with a permanent marker on your arm so we can identify you. I, I don't even know how you stay after that. Like literally, they're saying, "Listen, we need to be able to identify you because you're going to die. Write your name on your arm so that when we find your arm, then we'll know that you are not alive." Because my God, what all y'all need to hear? I I don't know. That just sound very like they just like we just gonna be blunt and tell you that you need to leave. So, jeez. When the lady said that, she said, "So if you're gonna stay, write your name with a permanent marker on your arm so that we can
I
identify you."
mean, they let you know you're gonna die.
Yes, like wow. So I don't know if they can say it any more plainer than that. Get out. Like, jeez. Nikita, how you doing? Vanessa, hello, hello.
Oh,
So
what's up, half
yeah.
pint mama? That's half pint
oh,
mama and D Hawk. You know D Hawk, right? You be down there with the camera every week at Maya.
okay. Mhm.
Hey, mama.
Okay. So, yeah, like I said, if you have people in Florida, if you know some people, know somebody that somebody told me the other day that they plan on going to Florida, and I was like, the hurricane is coming. You might want to turn around, change your mind, something, take a different. I don't know, but Florida is not where you want to be right now. If you are, I would imagine that any cruising is not going on at this time because I think they're just coming off of Hurricane Helene, I think. And so they said Helene created a lot of damage. Over 230 people were killed with Helene. And so they're expecting even more.
Is that the one where they gave him $750?
Yes. Uh huh. Hmm. But they said that that was not all that they were going to get. I guess that was kind of like here, take this $750, go get you some food and some water and whatever, and then they're gonna help them rebuild their homes and things like that. So, but yes, so yeah, man, that's tough. That is tough.
Helene dropped 41 trillion gallons of water. Lord,
Mm.
that's a lot of water.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, they know the spirit of our ancestors is angry. He said, you're going to die. Africa don't have hurricanes. America does.
Wow. Okay.
Hmm. Food for thought.
Yeah. Well, there's that. There is that. So what do y'all think about this thing where essentially um because of the rhetoric that Trump was using about the Haitians or whatever, that their bomb threats where the kids go to school and people are just making threats towards the Haitians or whatever who are legally there, but because it's been Trump said it on the world stage, then his people out there they like, oh nah, well if they out here eating, now how folks feel about they animals, their pets or whatever, cats and dogs, and he's telling them that the Haitians are eating them, and so people are threatening them, and bomb threats and all that, and the kids can't go to school. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. What y'all think about that? Uh oh. You see what Janine said?
About the Cowboy Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like feeling Cowboys stayed into the top 61 times.
Wow, wow,
It's a lot of
wow,
water.
wow. Yeah, yeah, that's a lot of water. Now me, I personally I don't swim, so I can't even imagine just thinking about that much water. Just,
I swim, but it's a lot of water.
I mean, even if okay, let's just talk about 10 feet. Now, how easy is it to jump in 10 feet and then
But it's not as
swim
simple.
to the top?
It's not that simple. You're talking
Right,
about currents,
right. Wind and all of that. Yeah.
undercurrent, stuff like that. And undercurrent is where water on the top is going one way and the water up under is going the other way.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Could probably
it's,
what split you?
I don't know why split you, flip you over a few
Oh,
times.
okay. Yeah.
Um, to get back on the current subject of what you was talking about. Vanessa said she think it's awful. Clyde said Trump always use us for votes. Not shocked. Said he want those white folks scared so he can get them votes.
Mm. That's crazy. So then now, and not to get off of that, but just what you were saying about so the water's going one way on the bottom, one way on the top, and so in the middle is just kind of probably what spinning around or something. I mean, I'm just wondering. No.
I mean, usually with undercurrent, you just got it going two different ways. One
Hmm.
going one way, one going the other way.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Hey, Ramonda. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of water. I don't care how you put it, spin it, whatever. Um, to just think about the fact that, like they were saying, that somebody said that they still had 6 feet of water in the house. Now that was from Helene. So Milton's coming and about to dump another 10 to 15 feet on you. What can you do? What can you do? Like I don't even know if there's anywhere that you can be safe. I don't know how tall your house got to be for that to not you know I don't know. You could be on the second floor maybe, but 15 feet is probably there, huh? Yeah. So praying for those people in Florida, and I hope that y'all will get out safely. It's crazy that this is happening right now, and um, then next month is we got the election, and so the polling places probably will not be set up for these people, coming out of this hurricane situation and all that. So I don't know. I don't know.
You better be set up in Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, praying for the people in Florida. Let's see. You have a combination of water and wind. Can't mess with that. Right. Right. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. And I'm just thinking about that 175, 185 miles an hour. Like, man, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, so did y'all hear about that? Trump had said that something about having one violent day. Now, what was that you said that movie was
It's the purge.
The Purge? Something about like where I think they will allow something about allowing the cops to, go out and be violent or whatever towards the people just one day of that. That for his the rhetoric on that is just crazy. But, I don't know, has anybody seen The Purge? Did you see that movie?
I saw the first one. I think I saw the last one too.
Was it on Netflix?
I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. It's on one of them movie channels. I'm pretty sure you can go look at it. It's back there. Amazon Prime something.
Mhm.
It's just it's interesting.
Okay.
I don't I don't know. I can't really see that taking effect anytime soon. So I think one day they'd probably implement something like that. But I mean, if they do it in my lifetime, I'd be surprised.
Oh, so it was worse than just the cops going and just
It
being
was
reckless.
people. It was people.
Oh, everybody.
Everybody get to be
Oh,
reckless. Everybody
oh.
get to go out and kill. Matter of fact, they had you could uh, make your house like burglar proof. You could put up these steel walls or whatever. They had this um, security system for your house.
Mm.
So when people, because people can literally just kick your door down and come in and kill you.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Oh.
24 hours.
Oh
So
wow.
it's to kill or be killed for 24 hours.
Oh wow. 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 Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That,
crazy. I
that's.
don't really see that. Um, I don't know though. I know people say they heard or saw it on TV or heard it on the radio or something.
Hmm.
I don't, I don't know. I think we're a little far from that right
Wow.
now. Can't see them really implementing that
Wow.
here within the next 5 to 10 years.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Cloud McGee say America been purging. You just
Hmm.
don't call it that.
Yeah. I guess if they're saying though that is something that they trying to implement for one legal day of that, so I
That's what
don't
the
know.
purge
That's
is.
weird. That
Purge
is
is like an
weird.
overnight thing.
Mm.
Sound these horns, whatever, and it's on. People just go around killing folks.
Wow.
You got to try to survive till the sunrise.
Wow. All righty then. So listen, y'all. So Bushwick Bill said that well, this is what they're saying. They said he's the only person that had two uh death certificates. So he said that he actually died on the and was on the table to be what is that they call they embalm, or whatever they do, the people do. And this was in 1991. He said he had died on the right. He was dead. And somehow he before they started cutting him or whatever, then he jumped up, popped up, whatever, and so he lived again. Now that was 1991. Then he lived until 2019, where he died again. So they said he was the only person who had two death certificates. So there's that. And so, so yeah, that was interesting that that would happen. I wonder, was he really dead, or was it just maybe some kind of maybe he took something, put him out, that kind of thing. I don't know. That was kind of weird though. But so, don't know if y'all heard that Whitney Houston's mom, Sissy, passed on October 7th. She was 91, and amazing how she really, really outlived. Because I'm trying to remember, Whitney was she even in her what 40, 50s maybe?
I thought it was
Whitney?
30s.
Oh, she was in her 30s.
I
Wow,
don't know though. I can't say.
wow. So, but that her mom, lived way past her like that. So very that and listen, then the granddaughter too. So
They're all back together now.
yeah, yeah, there's that. So I know y'all, you've seen this whole Diddy situation. So remember the comedian Eddie Griffith? So Eddie, he says that he don't think Diddy gonna make it. Like he said, somebody gonna get him because he got all these video recordings of all these very, high politically, whatever, either rich people or politicals or whatever. And he has a lot of evidence. Apparently he video recorded, all of those, you know, during the parties, the after parties, the parties that people say that some people say, I never saw that. But then, clearly it was going on because there's too many things out there about it. And so, they're saying that, Diddy, I don't know if they're going to have to put him in some type of secluded area or something because that's because, Johnny and I talk about what's the other guy's name um that he so-called killed himself in prison?
Epstein.
Epstein. So, something like that may happen, right? Because, he got a lot of names. There's a lot of people on the roll call. You know what I'm saying? And so they just waiting. Right. Right. Yeah. They said suicide, Janine, but was it? I mean, he had a lot of stuff on people. And the thing is like they saying Diddy, he could just start giving out names like, oh, this this happened, these people, that, and they feel like that might get his time lessened. But my thing is did they commit crimes or what? I don't know. I guess if it was some underage stuff going on or whatever. But I don't know. Does anybody ever listen to Jaguar Wright? Because first of all, how do Jaguar Wright always have all the information? That'd be my question. She got all the information about everybody. She know all the stories about everybody. You know what I'm saying? What they did, what they didn't do, and all this. So, um, yeah, Jaguar Wright. She's like, oh, Oprah. She started naming people. She say Oprah, and of course she say Jay-Z and Beyonce, and I mean she just got everybody's name, and she done seen everything. And how does that happen? But yeah, that's crazy. So, but anyway, we'll see how that's gonna play out because
Yep. Larry, what's going on? That's our brother. He said she was part of the clique once upon a time.
hmm mm-hmm yeah.
Ja- Janine say the powers that be giving it and they take it away. Clyde says she has a mental problem. She's the same person that rubbed her son's ashes all over her face, screaming in the middle of the street. So you can Google that story.
mm.
I think she's a little
Wow.
bit of both. I think she,
Think she know and she off.
yeah, I think she know enough to go crazy.
mm.
She,
Yeah.
I think, but I do some of that
You
stuff. I
believe
be,
some of the
I
stuff she's
believe
saying?
some of, not all of it. I feel like some of that stuff be fabricated.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, if you listen to Jaguar Wright, everybody was dirty. Like it wasn't nobody that went in the
Yeah, and that
industry.
would be her too.
Hey.
That would be her too.
I ain't never heard her say that she did some stuff, but she
Dean, what's
named a
going
whole bunch of
on?
people. Huh?
Big Rip. He said she was in them circles for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts. Margaret Jackson Bird, what's going on with your brother?
So yep. That's crazy.
How could you know about all that stuff without being in the middle of it?
Right. I mean, I guess my thing is that you point a lot of fingers, but you ain't pointing one back at you. So, for her to know everything about everybody, it was always somebody came and talked to her and told her this, and it's like, wow, you are the just a wealth of knowledge here. So why don't the police just come get you and talk to you and interview you and ask you about everybody? Because apparently she know everything. So,
She said she was a victim. She speaks as if she was a victim in this situation.
hmm, hmm,
Uh, Janine says she been saying that Diddy like men for 25 years. Some of it is not illegal.
well, you know what? I think that to me, if it was grown people who were, you know, they decided, hey, this is what I want to do, then fine with consent. But see, what is being said was it was a lot of drugging going along, like him putting stuff in people drinks or whatever, and then they wake up to where they don't even know where they were or what happened. And then a lot of the things that they say that happened to the um Bieber and Usher when he was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Now that stuff, he was way out of line for that. Way. I was listening to Columbus Short. Columbus Short said that um he had gotten a call. He said him and his wife, it was 2:30 in the morning, and they was at home, and he got a call, and he was like, it was an unknown number. So he answered and put it on speaker, because him and his wife, they sitting there. And he said, say man, that's he was like, who is this? He said, this is Diddy. He's like, oh, Diddy, what's up? He's like, I'm at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And he said, okay. Who all right, who out there? He said, just me. He said, okay. He said, I want to see if you want to come. He was like, oh no, man. Me and my wife, we laying down sleep. It's like, Diddy, you got some nerve, bro. Like, first of all, he calling at 2:30 in the morning. What is going on? So yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Might
So,
not have been calling out the blue.
huh?
Might not have been calling out the blue.
What do you mean?
He might not have been calling out the blue.
Well, now, he said he had, bought him some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess he had been grooming him, and he said he realized that that was what was going on, because he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be down here so and so. Why don't you stop by my store, the Sean John store, and get you whatever you want out of there, and come to these parties." He was kept inviting him to stuff, and then I guess he figured, okay, I done did enough for you. So yeah,
I mean,
that's crazy.
that's if he dropping stuff in people drinks, then that's statutory rape right there.
Mm.
Now, if he
Mm-hmm.
just passing it out on plates and it's like, hey, you know,
Right.
come one, come all,
Right.
ain't no raping that, man. You took that.
Right. So if you took it voluntarily, put it down your own throat, that's one thing. But if you didn't know,
If you
so
didn't know, that's a whole different thing.
hmm
Well, I say why Jaguar Wright ain't been sued yet. I don't, me personally, I don't think she worth it. What you gonna get?
yeah, but even the fact that, defamation or something. So apparently it must have been some truth to that stuff.
I don't know.
I mean, at least somebody could put her what they call that.
Cease and desist.
Yeah, like, you need to stop talking about me because you lying. But I ain't heard nobody say she was lying. I mean, she done named some people.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. That don't automatically make it the truth. Not for me. I mean, everybody got their own opinion. Issue. Nobody knows but her and the people. I guess that she was around or know about or whatever. But I don't know. It just seemed kind of far fetched to me.
yeah.
It seemed kind of far fetched to me. Janine says some of the charges of trafficking and drugging and messing with kids. Oh, that's on did it. If you messing with kids, man, they was talking about him bringing them in by the busload and all that stuff. That's crazy. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Even if he was bringing them in by the busload, there's some people in there going down with him. And they just go back to what Eddie Griffin was talking about. He ain't gonna make it.
Right. Right.
Someone had to take that boy out.
Right.
Clyde said they can sue the platform she talked on.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
She be on one of these platforms down here all the time. I guess she live in Dallas.
Yeah, I think she does.
Real life
Mm-hmm.
street stars out there in Dallas, and she all her outlandish talk be on their show.
Yeah. I thought
Mm,
somebody.
I don't know. I don't see nothing else.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we gonna watch and see what happens with Diddy, because he's got a lot of stuff going on, and
All that stuff above my pay grade, man.
yeah, I mean,
Um, Patrick Turner said the proof's in the pudding. Everything will soon or later catch up to you. Another said it's all crazy. I think there's a 2020 show dedicated to this mess on Wednesday.
mm, hmm but you know what's crazy is, like, 50 Cent he been talking about Diddy for a long time, like he been new, and I guess now, did anybody see? Apparently, he had put out something in regards to did he did it, or did he do it, or something or other. Have you seen something like that?
Yeah,
Where is that at?
shit, it's on social media, all over social media.
Oh, okay. So it's
He
not
been
on.
trolling.
It's not on Netflix or something. I thought it was some kind of movie or
There's
something he
a,
put out.
is there a documentary on Diddy?
I thought he did.
There was something I don't know about him put it out though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she said the thing that gets me is all the pictures we can't tell if it's AI or if it's real, and that's me. It's like you can't tell a lot of some of the stuff you can tell is AI. My wife showed me one of these videos, and it was just obviously AI. It was too obvious. But some of them is hard to tell. Some of them is hard to tell. You kind of got an advantage because some of this stuff, I guess, some of these claims are coming from the '90s. So if you making an AI video, you can kind of make it a little blurry because it's coming from the '90s. It can't be HD. It can't be
Mm-hmm.
just excellent quality because it's coming out the '90s.
Right.
So that kind of puts people who create the fake stuff, puts them at an advantage because
Right.
you can
Right.
just dumb down the quality a little bit and put a face on them or whatever. And
Yeah.
uh, like you say, Diddy done it. You say Diddy is done. Um, Class has been worked on. It's coming on Netflix, but
Oh,
it's a
okay.
small documentary out on Diddy. Somebody trying to beat 50 Cent to it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The only thing that really hurts my feelings about the whole situation, man, it switches up all my 20s, man. I enjoy my 20s. And it just switches the whole man. I don't think I'm gonna stop listening to bad boy music and all nothing else. Sean, I never really listened to Puffy music, but I mean, he had a hand in a whole lot of music.
Mm.
It's almost like R. Kelly. If you want to boycott R. Kelly, man, you're going to have to X out all kind of artists, all from
Right.
Michael Jackson on down. It's the same thing with Diddy. I don't know if I would just X out all my 20s, all the times I enjoyed in my 20s because of what this man did. Like, y'all go and charge him, put him up under the jail or whatever. But I can't stop listening to Junior Mafia, Biggie, just all the stuff that pretty much define my 20s.
Well, at the end of the day, it is now. I think in this situation, we're not boycotting the music that came out of the camp.
We don't know that yet.
Well, now I think they did that with R. Kelly because I feel like R. Kelly he got us because we didn't realize when he was singing that he was talking about girls, little girls, whatever. Because I never thought about the Pied Piper. Why we didn't know that the Pied Piper that he was talking about, I'm trying to, get the attention of some kids. We never, like, you never did put, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't really know what was going on. Then again, did we know what was going on? Because we saw him sitting up there with Aaliyah. We knew Aaliyah was a kid. Him sitting on that stage, they dressed alike. What the heck is going on? We knew that, and we just ignored it.
I ain't gonna say we ignored it.
Well, what
That
did we
was
think?
that was what was put in the forefront. I mean, and even from then on, he had little nuances in his song. Like one of his songs said, "Show me some ID before I get knee deep."
Right,
So he kind of it ain't like with Aaliyah. It was like, yeah, I like messing with little kids. No, he never really came
right,
out and just told us he messed with little kids.
right,
So to be honest with you, he kind of smoothed it over a little bit with stuff like that.
right. He
In
was.
my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at the end of the day, he was saying it, but we overlooked it. Nah,
I
that ain't it.
ain't,
That
I
ain't
ain't,
it.
I'm still to this day. I'm saying I ain't never nothing. I've never heard an R. Kelly song and him say, "Let me go look for an underage girl."
I mean,
Like
right? I mean, no,
it put
no,
me. I can't vouch for what his preferences were.
right. But at the end of the day, the thing was is that he was sitting up singing about little girls, letting us know, and he was saying it, but
Hey
we
man,
just ignored it.
I look here. They say Luther was talking about dudes. I don't think about dudes when I listen to Luther Vandross's music. What they do is their
So you say
business.
it's good music, and that's all that
That's
matters.
all that matters to me. You
Right.
know, something made him write good music. I hate the circumstances. For that, Robert Kelly is a monster for that, as far as the kids and stuff like that. But the music that he come up with cannot be denied.
Right.
It just can't be denied. But boy made good music.
Yeah.
King of R&B to me. Period. Ain't nobody messing with him. I don't care if you're a dancer. You could be Usher. You could be Chris Brown. You be whoever you want to be. Can't mess with Robert Kelly, man. Can't mess with him. Well, can't mess with R. Kelly. Robert Kelly's a monster, but R. Kelly, the best of them. Patrick Jones said, I only see one person stand up for Diddy. And that was Stevie J. Well, the game stood up
Mm,
for him.
yeah, but they say the game was right there with him. So
I
there's
mean,
that.
I, I don't shit. Stevie J was right there with him.
Yeah,
I had to be. He was one
yeah,
of his producers.
yeah.
Clyde said Chicago ain't gonna never stop playing R. Kelly. Texas neither. I play him all the time down here.
I
I
mean,
ain't
I
even
still like some R. Kelly. I don't know.
I ain't even scared to play him no more. At first, I was apprehensive about playing. Like,
Hmm.
should I play? But especially with the older crowds or whatever, the swing crowds, the not I swing that way. Two-step crowds. Um, psh, man, you put some R. Kelly on. Step in the Name of Love. I'm playing that 2, 3 times a week. I don't care.
Yeah,
Period.
it still
Period.
jams.
I'm gonna slide that in there every time.
I wonder if he's still getting. Does he get money, or
I
is
don't
his
think he
money
get
going
money.
somewhere
It's
else?
going somewhere else, I believe.
Yeah.
So, but why is all this happening to the black artists and not the white community? Well,
Okay.
right up under that, we got Clyde McGee, Woody Allen, and Elvis get a pass though.
My God.
Mm. Man,
Mhm.
there you go. It happened in all the communities,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
I man, I don't know. I don't know which way to look at it because yeah, the other communities they took it, they take up for their people, they hide it, they sweep it up under the rug, they all of that. We take it, exploit it, hit
Yeah.
our people upside the head
Right.
with it, take them
Right.
down,
Right.
make fun of them on the internet, whole 9 yards. And I don't know which is right, or which is necessarily wrong. It's wrong, period.
Right.
Woody,
Right.
Elvis, R. Kelly,
All of them.
all of them wrong.
Mhm. Mhm.
But oh,
It seemed like they don't do to they people like we do. We look the minute we find out you've been doing something like that, and I ain't even mad that we this is how it happened. Especially when you've been messing with some kids. Get your life. Like, even when that thing happened with Michael Jackson and they were saying, him with the kids and all this. To this day, I mean, I still like Michael Jackson music. I mean,
I think they were just trying to take that boy
but
down. Oh,
you think that's what it was?
yeah.
I see. It's just some questionable stuff that was going on, though.
I mean, I think he was a kid at heart.
Yeah.
I think one of the reasons why, he played with kids, and I'm just talking about as
Right.
far as
Right.
having a
Right. Right. Because he had a circus at his house or something, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think he never had a chance to have a
To
childhood
grow up.
himself.
Uh huh. Yeah.
I think somebody mentioned that. That made a lot of sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Joe had that boy. He grown.
Right.
He doing grown stuff at a child's age. He never got to be a child.
Right.
So
Right.
once he was rich enough to be able to experience being a kid, it's like whenever he ain't on stage, you want to be a kid.
Yeah.
And I just don't. I don't. You know. And then they got a lot of those accusers.
Mm-hmm.
Recuse themselves. A lot of them was like I was lying.
Mm.
So I
Yeah.
don't. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I think Mike. I think somebody was just trying to take him down, man.
Yeah.
Monica Spriggs, what's going on?
Hey, Monica.
Clyde said Stevie J was hitting Diddy too. He said, of course he gonna ride with it. He say he was gonna ride with it. He was riding on
Wow.
it. Janine said, I
Mm.
am not condoning any of Diddy's wrongdoing, but I will say he went down right after an interview saying he would use his money to bring black people together to help unite us and start our own political party. And then bam. I'm just saying they took Cosby down after he wanted to buy NBC and
Mm-hmm.
change what kids see on television. It's
Mm-hmm.
a greater agenda. I
Yeah.
believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that.
I do
And
believe that has something to do with it. I do.
I believe it. I think the same way. And say Diddy got videos of other people and stuff like that. I think
Mm-hmm.
people higher than Diddy got stuff on him. And once he decided, hey, I want to try to help our black folks, they use what they have on him to take him down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do believe that. Hugh Hefner, Patrick Turner said Hugh Hefner. I mean, he said
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff from Michael Jackson was a lie.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't say Mike was a kid himself. I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Janine said he was hurt so much by adults, but kids were innocent and pure. I don't believe he would hurt kids. I don't believe that either.
Well, I don't know. What I do know is, like I think the doctor that gave him that medication wasn't he the same doctor? I heard something about that being the same doctor that was giving the prescriptions that Diddy was getting.
Oh hell.
So
Oh my God, they be coming up with some stuff, don't they?
hey, they gonna make it connect.
I
Okay.
don't know. I ain't heard that one, but I don't know. I don't follow. I ain't even finna sit here and lie to you and tell you I follow all this stuff, man. I don't. It's above my pay grade. I'm just glad that you know I ain't get caught up in it because most of us, when I grew up in that era, it was like, shoot, I wouldn't mind being on Bad Boy, or Death Row, or any of them. But all of them were full of abuse, whether sexual, physical, all that stuff. So it's like,
Hmm.
I'm kind of glad I was sheltered. My mama had me in the house because I don't want to go through all that. I don't want to get bent
Right.
over a table so I can sell a
Hey.
million records.
right,
No, you can go on. You can have them records. I'm good. I'm
right,
good.
right. And so at the very end of the day, it's like, the thing is you hear about so many different, like Jamie Foxx's, they said how that he was getting ready to say or expose something, then all of a sudden Jamie gets sick, sick to the point where like they said he was about to die. And it's like, what was this stuff? And they're blaming that on Diddy. They're blaming that on him. So I'm trying to figure out what was this medication or whatever. And I'm sure he had the ability to get whatever he wanted to get. But what was this medicine that he was able to give these people that made it look like they had pneumonia, but instead they were poisoned? So because that's what they said happened to Kim Porter. So I don't know. I
And
don't know.
somebody else. Except somebody else. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
They and even Albie Sure had gotten very sick because
Leave that dude alone. Once again, above your pay grade. That's I think the industry can take down anybody if they want to. Yep.
hmm
Yep. They
yeah,
can take down anybody if they want to. And they can also hide it if they want to. Hugh
right,
Hefner, Woody Allen, Elvis. All these people, these folks, they marrying youngsters.
right, right.
And shoot, stuff that really come out today was either on their deathbed or already gone.
hmm
They live their full life, and then the stuff come out.
right.
But unfortunately for us, we got to live through the torture, nigga,
Right.
jail,
Yeah, you
allegations.
about no, we're not gonna let you die for we put you out there, bro.
Gonna take all your money, all your
Yes.
belongings.
Okay.
That's the only part about it that
Man, it'd
that
be a take down, like for real.
that's
So
questionable to me. Back said, how do you get a prescription for baby oil? You don't need a prescription for baby oil, obviously
did
not.
it was those were those supposed to be prescribed baby oils? Like I knew they said, you know, they found all this baby oil and whatever 1,000. It's like, but why?
You don't need a prescription. He just needed a 18 wheeler truck.
I mean, I'm just like, what for what, dude? Like, what is happening? He must have like said, you know what, go get a bunch and put them in every room or something. I don't know, for these parties or something.
The pictures they showed, they were all lined up against the wall. It was like this room, and it was like
Just a bunch
looked
of them.
like an inventory room, and it was just
Wow,
what I'm saying. I don't know how real.
wow.
Like trying to say the drugs was in the baby oil.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Very much so. I know that they said, they showed where I guess he has a basketball court in his house. And why is there a bed in the middle of the basketball court, like on, over to the side? I'm like, huh? What are we doing? That's a lot. That's a lot.
Man, um, well, but let's say this, and they on Jay Z and Beyonce now. I don't know. I'm gonna let the whole thing pan out. Man. I don't wish nothing no bad on nobody, and until they cuff Jay Z and Beyonce, man, I'm just gonna assume that they two are some of the greatest entertainers we've ever seen, and that's just how I'm gonna regard. And I don't even fool with Jay Z. I'm not a big Jay Z
Mhm.
fan. You
Mhm.
you might I can't you can count on one hand how many times you didn't heard me play
Right.
Jay Z as
Right.
far as on my
Right.
playlist as a DJ.
Right.
Uh, he dope as an artist. There's some people that love him
Mhm.
and put him in top five. He's not in my top five. He
Yeah.
might be in my top 10,
Okay.
but I ain't gonna wish no bad on that man. I don't
Well,
think.
now they said, because here it comes. They said that the reason that Solange tried to uh, beat him down in the elevator was because of what she saw. She saw him and Diddy together.
How did it become him and Diddy? At first, it was him and some chick. At one time, it was Becky with the good hair. It's like, how did it come around to be Diddy?
That's what supposedly that Solange saw.
Oh,
Yeah.
this
So
is the see. That's why you gotta let stuff come. It's just gotta let stuff come out. Like,
yeah.
why now? Why
Mm.
now? How did it switch from a chick to Diddy?
Well, I mean, the women were still there an issue because apparently there was a lady that had a baby that was pregnant by him, and then the lady ended up dying somehow. Somebody named Catherine or something. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, Jack All Right said Free had a baby by him.
Yeah, she did. She
It's just
sure
so
did.
much stuff. It's just so much
Yeah.
unfounded stuff. Like
Right.
you just kind of got to let the stuff come out, man. And I don't know. All of a sudden, he was with it. There was no talk when she jumped on this nigga in the elevator. There was no talk of this dude being with another man, let alone Diddy.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess at some point, like you say, it'll come out, or I don't know. They might have enough money where it won't come out.
I need for it to
So,
come on out because a lot of this stuff. I think a lot of this stuff is far fetched. Wow, Clyde say it's only one use for baby oil like that. I don't think so, man. I you know, I think the baby oil was pregame because baby oil ain't comfortable. They said that they seized baby oil in jails. I think the jail might have been for what I'm saying, the main dish. But baby oil just what I'm saying. That's pregame. That's.
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, because it didn't make sense. I think when they were saying the thousand, I don't know if it's just a thousand baby oils, or if it was a combination of,
Of those
yeah.
but yeah, when you talk about that kind of sex, baby oil ain't it. It's unsanitary. You can get all kind of.
And maybe he just wanted people to be oily.
I mean, and that's the thing.
Because now I did see where that he brought in male sex workers,
Right.
and so maybe he just wanted them oiled up. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's what I'm saying. So I say pregame.
Hmm.
I mean, come on now. 99% of us have been there. Baby oil is the pregame action, and but you don't use it for that kind of act because that's actually very unsanitary. You can get all kind of infections behind that. Besides the fact that it's not comfortable for either person.
So there's that. But
But I said it was not just big. Okay, yeah. Clyde said somebody broke in his friend crib. They said that was Diddy too.
oh gosh,
I mean, it's look everything Diddy did it. Yeah, everything.
hey,
It's like it don't even matter. Yeah, it was
yeah.
Diddy. He did it.
And the fact is that when you think about that, Diddy had it was seemed like it was not one person that didn't have some type of connection or contact or something with Diddy, and
He's a powerful guy.
yeah,
I I think with him being groomed by people like Clive
Clive
Davis
Davis,
and stuff like that, showed him the ropes, and then kind of gave him the power to
right,
do the things that he did.
right. But you know what? Now I'm like, where's Clive now? Where is he? Why he not trying to help this man get out?
Man, please, Clyde is probably one of the ones making him go in, have him going in.
Wow,
He probably protecting his own image, just like yeah, take him down.
wow. Yeah, friends. How many of us have them?
I don't think he was ever a friend.
Mm,
I don't know that he was ever a friend. He was a mentor.
yeah,
Jenny said it's just what celebrities do. All the beds, that was a big thing. Even Miami had a club called Beds, and you lay down. It was a dope club. With money like that comes a lot of wild parties. And I think that,
hmm
I think a lot of this stuff with Diddy was just wild party. It was just, like I said, what do they call them? Freak offs. A lot of it was just freak offs. Now, he might have crossed some lines.
yeah.
But I think at the
Hmm.
end of the day, a lot of it was just freaky stuff,
Hmm.
rich people stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you used to hear about people talking about Diddy party, Diddy party. It was like that was the thing to go to a Diddy party. And at the very end of the day, apparently the Diddy party, there was a Diddy party that was happening at this particular time, and then at a certain time, you need to go on home if you're not about it, right? Because if you might see some stuff you don't want to see. So, because I remember that's what Lecrae said. He was like, they told somebody came and told me, say, man, about 12:31, you need to roll, be out of here because you ain't trying to. And then he said before that time, he's like he seen something. He was like, oh, okay, yeah, time to go. So just depends on where you were, what you saw. So there's that. So.
Well, never made it to one, and I guess I'm glad that I never got the invite.
Right, right. So, all right. Well, we're not gonna tarry too much longer. That is because it's late, and I know some people probably dozing off.
Yep, me.
Yeah, we came on late today. Johnny was had to get on a Zoom situation, so we won't be this late next time. So there's that.
Yeah, not one but two Zoom calls.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
One for an hour and a half, another for an hour. So yeah.
Right.
Mm-mm.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
So, got anything else?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. All right. So listen, if you are in the DFW area and you don't do anything or have anything to do on Wednesdays, tell us what happens on Wednesdays.
Oh, we doing that?
Do, 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 do.
What was the second call? Second call was DJs at the polls, man. I'm gonna be DJing at the election uh, locations, at the polling locations. They paying very good. So yeah, I'll be at a couple of polling locations on election day. Curtis said DJs at the polls. Um, yeah, that's what that was, Judge. So anyway, on Wednesdays, I'm at West Jacks. That's R&B, R&B, neo soul, real chill vibe. No twerking, none of that. No ratchet, no trap. We just we just chilling. R&B at West Jacks. I can't remember. It's over on 8th Street in Fort Worth. Blitz is kind of like a pregame to the weekend shenanigans. Little karaoke over at Bliss Lounge in Arlington off of Madlock. That's from 9 to 2. My bad. Wednesday was from 8 to midnight. And then for everybody who want to go that extra mile, get into the ratchet, the trap. Well, not really on Friday. It's a lot of Southern Soul, kind of grown a little bit. We probably won't get ratchet until 11:30, 12 o'clock, and go till 1, 2 o'clock somewhere in there. Saturday, you just don't know what you're gonna expect. It could be it's gonna get ratchet at some point. It will. Might as well look forward to it. There will be posteriors bouncing somewhere at some point within that evening. I can almost guarantee it. So that about rounds up my week. Sunday, I will not be at Maya Sunday. Neither will I be at Pendulum. But oh my bad. Friday and Saturday is what Daiquiri Lounge in Fort Worth over off my car. DJ, tell him what's good, man. It's good to see you back out amongst the free folks. I'm gonna have to link up with you, man, and holler at you. But other than that, man, come to one of them places. Wednesday, West Jacks, Thursday, Blitz, Friday and Saturday, Daiquiri Lounge. Come to one or come to them all. If you're trying to chill, come out Wednesday. If you're trying to chill and turn up a little bit, come out Thursday. If you're just trying to turn up, period, Friday and Saturday is your time. But all right, until next week, like I say, Vanessa, Janine, yep, great show. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all. We appreciate you. All right. So we'll see y'all next Monday. It'll be earlier next time, okay? So, right?
But it's gonna
Next
definitely be
Monday.
early.
Okay.
I had calls to take care of,
Right,
man.
right, right. Right.
It bring in a little bit more money than the Caravan of Dreams.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next Monday, same jazz time.
Same jazz channel.
All right. Be blessed.